Welcome back to Chevrolet's Inside High School Sports. I'm Matt Musel. Let's welcome in our buddy Adam Coleman now from the Houston Chronicle. Adam, thanks so much for stopping by.
What's going on, Matt? Always happy to be here, man. Thank you.
All right, a football coaching bombshell was dropped late last week as the Woodlands head coach, Mark Schmid, stepped down. What can you tell us?
Yeah, man, after 30 years at the school, 16 as an assistant and 14 as the head coach, he is stepping down and resigning from his post. This is a guy who feels like it's time to kind of open up his options and see what else is out there. That includes retirement. Maybe you might see him pop up at another job, or you might just see him retire altogether, but it's not effective until the end of the year. So as we speak right now, he's still at the coaching post, but outstanding career. The Woodlands has become one of the most consistent programs, not only in the city, but in the state. 2 state finalist teams there. Of course, the last one being a couple years ago. And I would say keep an eye on Coach Schmid. You know, he might pop up somewhere. He might get that itch to coach again. We'll see. We might have to check back with him at the end of the year, but outstanding career in whatever he decides to do. The Woodlands job is open. Both Pearland jobs are open. The Lamarck job is open. There's some big-time key jobs, some brand-name jobs that are open right now. So the coaching carousel in Houston is definitely interesting.
Okay, Adam, let's switch gears to basketball now. Last week we saw Klein Oak notch a big win at Klein Forest. Are the Panthers now the team to beat in District 15 6A?
Yeah, man, it definitely seems like it. I mean, especially if you get a win over Klein Forest, who going into the year, we expected that team to be the team to beat in 15 6A, but they've got a win over Klein Forest, and they're on the road. And you look at the rest of the schedule, they do play Klein Forest again to end the regular season, so that'll be a game to watch. But they are on a roll, and they definitely have a chance to make some noise in Region 2. You know, in Region 2, we're talking a lot about Decaney. We are talking a lot about Klein Forest. Klein Forest is state ranked, but Klein Oak is definitely one of those teams that is kind of slipping under the radar a little bit. Maybe have a chance to make some noise come playoff time.
Okay, Adam, now what other teams around the area are maybe slipping under the radar but look capable of winning a district title and making a deep postseason run?
I'm looking at Brazosport over there in Class 4A, and probably the reason why they're under the radar is because it's Class 4A. You know, we tend to maybe skip by those classes a little bit, and all our focus is on 6A and 5A. But you look at the state rankings right now, in Class 4A in Houston, it's Yates, and then right behind Yates is Brazosport. So, and Silsbee is a great team. It's going to be interesting to see which one of those 3 teams kind of is the last man standing and who can make a run to state. I like Shadow Creek, and maybe it's a little bit funny to call them under the radar. People in the basketball community know they're not under the radar, but I think your general fan doesn't realize that maybe Shadow Creek exists because they're still such a very young school. They've only been around for a little bit, but probably the best 5A team in the city. They have a chance to go really far and really deep. And also going to the 6A level, I feel like HISD is a little bit deeper than people may give it credit for. I feel like a team like Westside, Sam Houston's going to be the team that's going to be there in HISD, but I'm looking for another HISD team that can kind of make some noise in the playoffs, and I think that'll be Westside.
All right, Adam, that sounds good. Thanks as always for joining us. We'll see you right back here again next week.
Anytime. Thank you.